Hope y'all doing fine. I wrote this stuff down for the sake of being succinct and staying on point. I typically don't do that. Most of those that do know me know I generally just speak from the heart. But most of you probably didn't even know I was running, let alone who I am, and I'll explain why when I'm done, and it'll be clear. Just a little bit about me. I'm a father of 5, a Navy veteran, a preacher. I volunteer with an organization called Kiwanis, which is at-risk youth, those in high school that are struggling. I am formerly an active counselor and advisor with inmates, juveniles, an HIV counselor. I have 30 years of experience in the technology industry, and I owned a software company that sold software to the bail bond industry and an inmate jail system to Fulton County Jail. So that's who I am. If you want to know more, you can find me over there at that table. This here on this push card is what conservatism stands for. So I got the guns, the legal immigration, but I shouldn't have to tell any of you that because you're already supposed to be conservatives. People that are in the house in the city. Also understand, if you think or are because of Democrats, you are sorely mistaken.
Yes, sir.
Democrats have help, and they're in. Matt Gertler just called out Rand Paul and Thomas Massey as being 2 of the most conservative individuals in the voting record. Thomas Massey, 99%.
Yeah.
We have 14 districts in this state. No Democrat across the country has a constitutional voting record over 30%. Not one. But in Georgia, the highest that they have of the 10 is 70%. Jody Heights is 70%. All of the rest are under 70%. One is 49%. But most of us always think that it's the Democrats that's doing it. So when you have somebody with a 49% constitutional voting record, 51% of the time, they are helping Democrats. 69%, 31% of the time, they are helping Democrats.
Yes, sir.
So our problem is bad politicians on both sides of the aisle. They were quiet before the election because of the never-Trumpers, or they said nothing at all. Silent. I took my father to the hospital yesterday. The videos are online. I told them my father is a special case. He's 87. I need to talk to the admitting nurse to explain that my father is going to say, I'm okay. Nothing is wrong with me. And if I had left my father, I'd have got a phone call and come back and he'd have been sitting outside in the wheelchair waiting to go home when he needed to be kept. But they would not let me see my father. They would not let me speak to that nurse. They told me, you are trespassing, and if you don't leave, I'm going to call the cops. I said, call the cops. And the cops came. But I got to see that nurse, and I got to talk to that doctor, because I stand on what I know is right. That's what I do. But what I experience is not because of those 2 inner security guards. It is because of bad politicians allowing it. Where is our representatives talking about why are we shutting down Georgia?
Yeah.
Why can't people go back to work?
Yeah.
Why can't our kids go back to school? Where are they?
Yeah.
Nowhere. sideline letting Donald Trump take all of the hits. I think I am the only Senate candidate that did the press release supporting Kemp for opening Georgia back up. I don't know if anybody else did, but I sent mine in and it was out there. So, you know, hey, that is what that is. Additionally, a GOP, unless I am willing to vote for a Republican, regardless of his Saturdays ago, I said, so what you're telling me, if I don't support your guy, I'm not a part of the team. I don't understand conservative. I am a conservative sector. And if supporting a politician that betrays me and my fellow Georgians, every time a vote comes up that's important, then you can have the GOP. In 2014, John Paget, former chairman, offered me $20,000 to drop out of the race because when I go in the room and I talk and tell these truths, I change minds, I change hearts, I make people see and remember. I told him, keep your $20,000. I'm not for sale. And while they
That's right.
Me $20,000, Josie Cruz is the only Republican running against Hank Johnson, the guy who said Guam would tip over. They haven't given her a dime. Not a dime. Something is wrong.
Yes, there is.
With the establishment of both parties. And we are the ones paying the price. My friend Brian Pritchard lost his father. Could not even go visit with him while he was still alive before he pays. That's bad politicians. And I don't know about you, but I've had enough. I got to say this and I'm going to shut up. The rundown of the slaveries. 1833, debtors' prison was abolished. Who do you think they were locking up? White people. They weren't loaning blacks money. They were slaves. 1865, Negro slavery ended. Then in 1910, they started again. In 1913, they gave us the Federal Reserve.
Exactly.
That's new slavery. Making every last one of you tax and debt slaves. Who in Georgia is fighting to repeal the Federal Reserve Act? Who in Georgia is fighting to get rid of the IRS? None of them. They talk a good game, but they don't do anything. Now I encourage you to ask every last one of them, where will they stand on mandatory vaccines? I'm telling you,
Please.
I am against mandatory vaccine. Like the woman claiming it's her body when they rip an unborn child out of that hellhole. That is completely different. Your body, you get to determine whether or not they put it. Them asking for your trust. I promise you, I understand that the power does not rest in me. The power rests in each and every one of you. That is what people mean.
We're the people.
Us to go represent you, not to lead you. I have never used the word leader in any of my speeches. You don't need a leader. We got enough bad leaders. Different